Hello everyone, Captain Spidey Fist here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the Pokemon trading card game. Now, there's a pretty good chance that you have a binder somewhere in your closet full of Pokemon cards, and a lot of people, despite it selling so well, have never actually learned how to play the Pokemon trading card game. And I figure with everybody being stuck inside right now, it is the perfect time to learn. So what we're going to do is we're going to compile a 60 card deck, and it is going to be full of energies, Pokemon, and trainer cards. And you're going to shuffle it up. So we'll go ahead and give our deck a good shuffle. And you should always keep your deck shuffled, and if you have recently rebuilt your deck, you might want to give it a really good shuffle, or if not, you're going to lose your first couple matches because your cards aren't distributed evenly. So, now that we're good and shuffled, we need to get a couple things, such as one die, in order to be able to roll for heads or tails. And what we do is heads is going to be evens, tails, odds. You need some damage counters to track how much damage has been done to the opponent Pokemon and to your Pokemon. So we bought these little plastic one a couple years ago. However, if you buy the little card packs, they come with some, or you can just write it on a piece of paper. However you want to do it, just some way to track the damage done to the Pokemon. You're going to need something to show for poison, and you're going to need something to show for a burn. If you are playing with GX Pokemon, you're going to need something to track whether or not you have done your GX attack. So each Pokemon who is a GX can do one GX attack, and I think you only get one GX per game, if I'm correct, only one. So essentially what you would do is you would put it by your Pokemon, and then as soon as that GX attack has been done, you're going to move it away, and that's going to show that you've already used your GX attack for the game. So, first thing, we're going to roll to see who goes first. So one of you will say heads or tails, so let's say heads. I got a heads, so I'm going to say, hey, you're going first just because I like to go second. And then you're going to draw your hand. 7 cards. You're going to take a look, and what you're going to do is you're going to look for a basic Pokemon. So we have a basic here. It says basic right there at the top. And then it's going to say basic right there for Dratini. And you see here, Dragonite is an evolved Pokemon, and that says Stage 2. If it's a Stage 1 or a Stage 2 Pokemon, it cannot be played yet. So what we're going to do is Tabitha's already drawn her deck, and she has it all set up on her side. And we're just going to play this Dratini, and then we are going to set our Sceptile EX down on our bench. So you see she has an Inteleon V on her bench, and you can have 5 on your bench unless there's some kind of stipulation that says you can have more. But generally, you're only going to have 6 Pokemon in play at a time. Now that we have our hand drawn, we are going to lay our prize cards. And what's going to happen is every time that you knock out a Pokemon, you are going to pick up one of these prize cards. There's our 6 prize cards. You'll see that for some Pokemon, such as EX Pokemon, it's going to say that whenever that Pokemon is knocked out, they're going to be able to draw 2 prize cards. So if you have a team that's comprised solely of EX Pokemon, you might lose pretty quickly because only 3 need to be knocked out if you're using all EX compared to you would have to knock out 6 regular Pokemon that aren't EX, GX, Type V, or anything like that. So, as it was her turn first, all she's going to be able to do is she will be able to play as many item cards as she wants. She can lay as many Pokemon on her bench, but she can't play any supporters. You used to be able to play supporters at the start of the game. As of February, you can no longer play supporter cards if you have the first turn. So, she'll start her turn by drawing. She got a water energy, so we'll say she puts this water energy here on Inteleon. We don't want her stuff too mixed up. And then that's all that she's going to do right now. If she wanted to lay some items, she could lay some items, but we're just going to say that's all she did. And then that's going to go to my turn. Now, from my turn on, you're able to do anything that I talk about right now. So, I'm going to start by drawing a card. I got another Dratini. I'm going to be able to lay my Dratini. I'm going to be able to play my supporter card. But first, just to make sure that I have an energy down, I'm just going to throw an energy on Dratini here. And you see I'm putting a grass energy on Dratini. And right here it shows that she needs a grass energy to attack. Okay? If you see this this little colorless down here, that means it can be any energy. So it can be, fighting energy, it can be an electric energy, a fire energy, whatever energy you have also in your deck. I play with 3 energy types, which is kind of risky because you might end up not having the energy that you need to attack. But if it shows that little colorless sign down there, the star, you can put any energy and make an attack off of it. So I'm going to play Wick now, and what I'm going to do is I will add her to my discard pile, which is just going to be here underneath my deck hand. And we have 3 cards. We've counted. We're going to place them in. We're going to shuffle them up. And whenever you're shuffling for any card that says you have to, you don't have to do a super good job. The chance that you memorized all of those cards whenever you looked through the deck, if you have to look through the deck, is real small. Just give a good shuffle and don't cheat. It's all about integrity whenever it comes to card games. So don't try to play the system. This is a game of luck. And it's just a game. If you lose, you lose, okay? So, I've got a stadium card. You can play 1 stadium card and 1 supporter each turn. So, I'm going to put my stadium card here, and that is going to give me the effects, and her the effects, of whatever the stadium card says. So, for this one, it's just pretty much that benched Pokemon cannot be attacked or damaged by a move. And then we've already laid an energy. At this point, I cannot evolve any Pokemon, not only because I don't have the cards, but because a Pokemon has to be on your bench or in the field just in general for 1 turn before it can reach its next evolution. So basic to stage 1, it has to be out for 1 turn. Stage 1 to stage 2 has to be out for 1 turn. You cannot go straight from a basic to your 3rd stage Pokemon unless you somehow had an ability or you had an item that allowed you to do that. Now, I'm able to attack Hook for 10, and I'm just going to pick up a damage counter, and I'm just going to place it on her Pokemon, and that's going to let her know that she has 10 damage on it, and you would just go until it's knocked out. So as soon as it's knocked out, it'll be added to the discard pile here, and I'm going to draw a card here. And it is that simple. You can draw any of the prize cards you want. You don't have to draw in any specific order. You can retreat Pokemon if you're trying to keep them alive, and to retreat, all you got to do is burn an energy, and it'll show you your retreat cost. And it is going to be colorless energy. And all you got to do is you just got to take 1 energy off the Pokemon, throw it in your discard pile, move your Pokemon out, put a different Pokemon in. And it's just that, over and over, wash, rinse, repeat, until one side's been defeated. So I do plan on making a video talking about status conditions because it's going to be kind of a lengthy video. And I don't think anybody's going to click on this video if it's more than like 10 minutes long. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with the things that I'm doing. I will have more Pokemon trading card videos coming out, so be on the lookout for those. I'm Captain Spidey Fist, and I'm out of here.